Manisha, right? Manya. Okay. Hey, Balaram.
Yes, Maharaj.
So, what do you suggest as far as the logistics of, being able to chant together?
I think it would work if only like you're unmuted, and everyone else chants by themselves.
Okay. Well, let's see if you chant and I chant together. What happens to the echo chamber?
Okay.
Just let's do the first verse of the Sri Upanishad. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate
Purnasya Purnamaya
Purnameva Vasishyate.
It seems like there's a delay, so we can't.
Yeah.
Some lag, yeah. All right, so we'll just do. I'll leave mine on, and everyone can try to keep up. That's what my experience was when I was traveling, and I hooked in with all of you. That I had to mute mine because I was a little bit off. Okay, how's everybody doing?
Good. Good.
Pretty good.
You all good? Pretty good? Everybody healthy?
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj.
All right. Okay, Avantika made it home. That's good. All right. Let's start with the Sri Upanishad since we already started it. So, Nimai, Nita, you can mute your phone. Srivatsa, you can mute yours too. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate Ishavasyam Idang Sarvam Yatkinja Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tyakte Nabunjita Magrada Kasya Suddanam Kurvane Veha Karmani Jijivi Shekshatam Samaha Evam Twainanyate Tosti Nakarma Lipitena Re Asurya Namate Loka Andena Tamasavritaha Tamste Pritya Vigachanti Yeke Chatma Hano Janaha Anejadikam Manaso Javiyo Naina Deva Apnuvam Purvanashat Tadavaton Yanatyeti Tishtat Tashmina Po Mattarishva Dadati Tadejati Tanaijati Tadure Tadvantike Tarantarasya Sarvasya Taru Sarvasya Syabhayataha Yastu Sarvani Bhutani Atmani Vanupashyati Sarva Bhuteshu Chatmanam Tato Navijagupsate Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atmaivad Bhut Vijanataha Tatrako Mohakashoka Ekatvam Manupashyataha Sabharya Gachukram Kairamavaranam Ashnaviram Shudham Papavidham Kavir Manishi Pariyabhu Swayambur Yatat Yat Yatortan Vyarashasvati Bhyasamabhyaha Andam Tama Pravishanti Ye Vidyam Upasate Tato Bhuya Ivate Tamo Ya'u Vidya Yamrataha Anyadeva Hur Vidyaya Anyarahur Avidyaya Iti Shushu Madiranam Yenastad Vichichakshire Vidyam Cha Yas Tadvedo Vayam Saha Avidyayam Ratum Tirtva Vidyayam Ratum Ashnute Andam Tama Pravishanti Yesham Bhutim Upasate Tato Bhuya Ivate Tamo Ya'u Sambhutyam Rataha Anyadeva Hur Sambhavat Anyadahur Sambhavat iti shushu madhiranam yena stad vichichakshire sambutim cha vinasham cha yastad vedo bayam saha vinashenam ratum tirtva sambutyam ratum ashnute hiranmayena patrena satyasya pihitam mukham tatvam pushana pavrenu satyadharma yadrushtaye pushane karshiyama surya prajapatya vyuharasmin samuha tejo yate rupam kalyanatamam tate pashyamiyo savasau purushasom asmi Vayur anilam amritam atedam bashvantam shariram Om krato smara kritam smara krato smara kritam smara Agnenaya supataraya sman Vishvani deva vayunani vidvan Yu yodyasmashtu haranameno Puishtam te nama uktim videma Shri Ishopanishad Sampurnam. Unmute.
Hari
Ishopanishad ki jai.
Jai.
Now let's try it. Just a few verses from the Upadeshamrita. You can stay off mute. I just want to see what happens. Acho vegam
Vegam
Etadvegam yo
Okay, that's all right. Let's start over. You can mute back again. Vacho vegam manasakrodha vegam chihva vegam udarapasta vegam etan vegam yo vishaheta dhira sarvamapi mam pritivim sashishyad atyahara prayashascha prajalpo niyamagraha janashangascha lalyam cha shadbir bhakti vinashyati utsahan nischayad dharyat tat tat karma pravartanat sangatyagat shatovrite shadbir bhakti prasidyati dadati pratagunnati guhyamakyati prichyati punkte bojayate chaiva shadbidam pratilakshanam krishneti yasya kiditam manasadriyeta dikshasti che pranatibhishcha bhajantamisham shushushaya bhajana vignam ananyamanya nindari shunya hriramipsita sangalabhya drishtva sabhava janitar vapushashcha doshar na prakritattvamiha bhaktya danasya pashyet Gangam nasam nakalubhud budapena pankar brahmadravapamapagachati niradharmai Syat Krishna nama charitari sitaptya vidya pito patapta rasanasya narochikanu kintva varat anudilam kalusaiva jushta swadvikramad bhavati tadgaramulahantri Tannama rupa charitari sukirtananu smrityo kramena rasanama nasini yoja tishtam vrajetananuragi jananugami kalam nayera kilamityupadesha saram Vaikuntasjanito varamadupurita trapirasotsavad Vrindaranya Mudarapani Ramanatatrapi Govardhanaha Radha Kunnamihapi Gokulapate Premam Ratap Lavanad Kuryarasya Virajito Giritate Sevam Vivekinakaha Karmibhya parito hare priyataya vyaktim yayurgyaninas tebhyo jnana vimukta bhakti parama premaika nishtastata tebhyasta pashupala pankada drishastabhyo pisaradika prishta tadvadiyam tadiya sarasi tamna shayat kakriti Krishnasyo chai pranayavasati priyasibhyo piradha kundam chasya munibirapitas tadrige vavyadhayi yat preshter apyalam asulabam kim punar bhakti bhajam tat premedam sakrit eva sarasnatur avishkaroti Shri Upadeshamrita Sampurnam Radhe Shyam. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo Shri Upadeshamrita Ki Jai. Everyone okay?
Yes. Yep.
Yes.
These are like becoming like old
Yes.
friends, right? You could take shelter of these verses. It's a transcendental sound vibration because you've invested so much in it. You know, you've done it so many times. These verses become like a place where you could take shelter. It's it's deeply spiritual sound vibration. How about divinity and divine service?
Yes.
Vyasuvacha iti samprashna samrishto vipranam raumaharshani pratipuja vachastesham pravaktum upachakrame sutta uvacha yam pravajantam anupetam apetya krityam dvaipayano viraha kartara ajuhava putreti tanmane mayatayata ravo vinedus tan sarva bhuta hridayam munim anatosmi yaksvanubhavam akila shuti saramekam adyatmadhipam atitirshatam tamondam samsarinam kanuna yaha purana kuyam tam vyasa sunum upayami gurum muninam narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim sarasatim vyasam tato jayam udirayet munayak saruprishtoham bhavadbir lokamangalam yakrita krishna sambrashno inatmasu prasidati savai pungsam paro dharmo yato bhaktir radhoksaje ahaitu kiya pratiyata yayatmasu prasidati vasudeve bhagavati bhakti yoga prayojitaha janaya yashu vairagyam jnanam cha yarahaitukam dharma swanushtita pumsam vishvakshena katasuya notpadayad yadiratim shramaeva hi kevalam dharmasya hyapavargasya nartortayupakalpate nartasya dharmaikantasya kamulabhaya hi smrita kamasya nendriya pritir labo jiveti yavata jivasya tattva jignasya narto yashchiha karmabhi vadanti tattva vidas tattvam yajnanamadvayam Brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdate tashradadhana munayo jnana vairagya yuktaya pashyantya chatmanam bhaktya shuta grihitaya atak pumbhir dvijashreshta varnashrama vipagasha swanushtistasya dharmasya sansidhir haritoshanam tasmade kena manasa Bhagavan Sattvatamprati Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Dhyaya Pujascha Nityada Yad Anudyasina Yukta Karma Granti Nibandanam Chindanti Kavidastasya Kona Kuryat Kataratim Shushrusho Shrudadhanasya Vasudeva Kataruchi Syan Mahat Sevaya Vipra Punyatirtan Nashevana Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantaksto Bhadrani Vidunoti Suritsatam Nashta Praeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Utama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtaki Tada Rajastamo Bhava Kama Loba Dayashchaye Sheta Itera Navidham Stitam Sattve Prasidati Evam Prasanna Manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangha Sujayate Vidyate Hridaye Grantish Chijante Sarva Samshayaha Shiyante Chasya Karmani Trishteva Manishvare Atovai Kavayo Nityam Bhaktim Paramayamura Vasudeve Bhagavati Kurvantyatma Prasadanim Sattvam Rajastama Iti Prakritir Gunastar Yukta Para Purusha Eka Ihasya Date Stityadaye Harivarinshi Hariti Sangya Shreyamsi Tatra Kalu Sattva Tanur Nrinam Syuhu Partiva Dharano Dumas Tasmadagni Mayaha Tamasastura Justasmat Sattvam Yad Brahmadarshanam Bejire Muneyo Tagre Bhagavantam Adhoksajam Sattvam Vishudham Shemaya Kalpante Yenutaniha Mumukshavo Gaura Rupan Hitva Bhuta Patin Ata Narayana Kalashanta Bhajanti Yanasuyava Rajastamak Prakritaya Samashila Bhajanti Vai Pitri Bhuta Pajeshadin Shriyaishvarya Pajepsavaha Vasudeva Paraveda Vasudeva Paramakaha Vasudeva Parayuga Vasudeva Parakriyaha Vasudeva Param Jnanam Vasudeva Param Tapaha Vasudeva Parudharmo Vasudeva Paragatihi Sa evedam sasarjagre Bhagavanat Mamayaya Sarasadrupaya Chasau Gunamaya Gunobibu Jaya Vilashiteshweshu Guneshu Gunavaniva Antakravishta Abhati Vignanina Vrajambritaha Yata Yavahito Hanir Darushweka Swayonishu Naneva Bhati Vishvatma Bhuteshu Chatatapuman Asau Gunamayer Bhaver Bhuta Sukshmendriyatma Bahi Sanirmiteshu Nirvishto Punkte Bhuteshu Tadgunan Bhavayat Yesha Satvena Lokan Vai Lokabhavana Lilavatara Nurato Devatiriyan Naradishu. Somebody else do the last part because I don't have it right here.
Iti Srimad Bhagavate Mahapurane Paramahamsyam Samhitayam Pratamaskande Naimishya Pakhyane Dvitiya Adhyayah Hari Om.
Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai.
Okay.
Was that easy to follow?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry if I don't get the right tune here. I've been paying attention. Vas Vande Gurun Isha Bhaktan Isha Misha Vatarakan Tat Prakasham Stachakti Krishna Chaitanya Samyakam Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandao Sahauditao Gaudodai Pushpavantao Chitro Shandao Tamonudao Yada Dvaitam Brahmopanishadi Tadapyasya Tanubha Ya Atmantaryami Purusha Iha Iti Sosham Shafivavaha Shad Aishvarya Puno Ya Iha Bhagavan Saswayamayam The Chaitanyat Krishna's Jagati Paratatvam Param Iha Anarpita Charim Chirat Karuna Yavatirna Kalau Samarpayitum Unuto Jwalarasam Subhakti Shriyam Hari Purata Sundara Duti Kadamba Sandipitaha Sadaraya Kandare Spuratuva Sachinandanaha Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Ladini Shaktirasmad Ekat Manav Api Bhuvi Pura Deha Bhedam Katau Tau Chaitanyakyam Prakatamaduna Tadvayam Chaikyam Aptam Radha Bhava Duti Subalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam Shri Radhaya Pranaya Mahima Kidrishovana Swadyo Yena Bhuta Madhurima Kidrishova Madhyaha Saukyam Chasyad Mad Adubhavita Tad Kidrisham Veti Lobhat Tad Bhavadya Samajani Sachi Garba Sindau Harindu Sankarshana Karana Tawashayi Garbhoda Shayi Chapayo Bishayi Sheshascha Yasyam Sakalasa Nitya Nandakirama Sharanam Mamastu Maya Tite Vyapi Vaikunta Loke Purnaishvarye Shri Chaturvyuha Madhye Rupam Yasyodbhati Sankarshanakyam Tam Shri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye Maya Bharta Janda Sangarshrayanga Shete Shakshat Karanam Bodhi Madhye Yasyai Kamsha Shri Puman Adi Devas Tam Shri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye Yasyam Shamsha Srila Garbho Dashayi Yanabhyabjam Loka Sankatanalam Loka Shrastu Suti Kadhama Datus Tam Shri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye Yasyam Shamsha Paratma Kilanam Poshta Vishnur Pati Dugdabdi Shayi Shauni Bharatayat Kalasopyanantas Tamshi Nityananda Ramam Prapadye Mahavishnu Jagat Karta Maya Yasrajat Yada Tasyavatara Evayam Advaita Charya Ishvara Advaitam Harina Dvaitad Acharyam Bhakti Shamshanat Bhaktavatarami Shantam Advaita Charyam Ashraye Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jayatam Suratau Pangor Mama Manda Matirgati Matsarva Swapadambo Jao Radha Madana Mohanao Divya Vrindaranya Kalpadrumata Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanastao Srimad Radha Shila Govinda Deva Prishtali Bisevyamanu Smarami Srimad Rasarasarambi Bamshiva Tatatastita Karshan Venu Swanir Gopir Gopinatha Shriya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jai Advaita Chandra Jai Gaur Bhaktivinoda 18 Thakur Goriyaki Karayachina Atmasat 18 Rana Charan Bandon Tine Mornat Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai Srila Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai Shri Shri Nitai Gauranga Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura off mute Hari Go Premanande Hari Hari Bol. See, no matter where you go in the universe, the holy name will always go with you. Just like Krishna, he stays in our heart, no matter how messed up the world is. He's always right there with us, giving us guidance, and then he gives us shelter, especially because of the transcendental sound vibration. In times when the vibration's off in the world and everyone's getting wiggy, we have some place to go where we can actually feel shelter, which is in the transcendental sound vibration. And one of the reasons that we practice throughout our whole lifetime is because when we actually know that that's where the shelter is and we get a taste for it, then throughout all the different circumstances of our lives, we can take shelter there. And even when we leave this world and this little body that's only worth, if you boil down take out all the water and all the chemicals, you just got a little calcium and some magnesium, and you put it in a little jar about this big, and it's only worth $2.42. So the body's not worth a lot, but the experience we get while we're in the body through the instrument of the body to experience the higher vibration from the spiritual world, that's the most valuable thing that one can get. And those like yourselves who are experienced in this spiritual science throughout a lifetime, they accumulate a stockpile of these experiences. And then this is what your capital, you get like money in the bank. You become like spiritual billionaires. Like, what's that character who just retired? Bill Gates. He quit the company, He's not on the board anymore. And but he's got a lot of money because you've saved it all up. So that's what you'll like that with spiritual capital. And then you'll have that kind of capital to invest in your future spiritual life. So let's hear any realizations. Or any thoughts that you have. All you have to do is unmute.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Recently, my uncle, he's in India.
Yeah.
He was just checking in on us because he heard about the coronavirus and all.
Yeah.
And his message was like, Tirupati is closed, Gurudwara is closed, but humanity is helping each other. And he's been kind of, dodging the idea of us being very spiritual and all. And it was weird because me and my dad were talking about it, his message, and we were saying that it's only in times of crisis that we actually try to do something. When there's no crisis or nothing that is apparent problem to us, we're just riding the wave wherever it goes. And as soon as we go under, we start trying to frantically swim back up to get another breath. And we go in the same process over and over again.
Yeah, it's a good point, Aprame. And Queen Kunti says, Vipara santuta shasvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat apunar bhavadarshanam. She's praying to Krishna that please send me these calamities again and again, because it's in times like this that I actually sincerely pray to you. So I hope they come again and again, she says. Yep, that's a powerful realization. What else?
So like this coronavirus thing, I realized that this was actually just our fault. We didn't want the coronavirus to happen, but it was our fault that we made it, because that restaurant in China, it ate bats, and that's yeah, and bats eat all kind of bugs. So it's technically our fault that this outbreak throughout the whole world happened.
Well, you don't eat bats.
We don't eat bats, but China does.
Yeah, but when you're saying our, are you saying collectively our means human beings?
Yeah.
I see. Well, some human beings are less responsible than others, apparently. I saw pictures of that marketplace in Wuhan, and I don't think people were being very nice to animals there. There are all kinds of animals in that marketplace that are just stuffed in cages. I see it every once, like in Puri, I see people driving along on a motorcycle, and then in the back they have a little cage just jammed in with chickens, and they're still alive, and they're looking a little doomed and gloomy back there. And I'm thinking that there's got to be some karma for that. And it seems like a kind of a collective karma, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your realization. It's a kind of a collective karma. Okay, thanks. Any other realizations?
So actually like a few, like last week I increased like the number of rounds I do.
Yeah.
And like I was doing 7, then I grew up to 8. So then like after I grew up, it felt very satisfactory. Like
Excellent. Nice. Did you go up for a reason, or is this on a regular basis that you're moving up?
regular basis.
I see. So you've got a system, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. That's really good. I'm glad when you moved up, you felt some happiness. That's a good thing to bank. Excellent. Who else?
Kind of to add on to Upper May's point, I feel like we like during times of like phases of calamity is the time where we actually like focus on the Lord more. Like Nimai, I've been like upping up my rounds, and also I've been like it's just more prominent when there's like a phase of calamity, and it's just so shocking that at like times of trouble you just have to go to something good, and it's just so shocking that it's actually like here. It's like scary.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be really scary. And then the thing is that, see, you have the wherewithal of a place to take shelter, like chant more rounds, take shelter of Krishna. And so a lot of people don't have that. They just have a general sense of worry. And a lot of that fear comes from the unknown. And generally, our lives are really unknown anyway. We don't know what's going to happen from day to day in this world, one way or the other. But I do create a false sense that everything's okay. And when these kinds of upsurges come, when everybody has a collective awareness that the world's a dangerous place, anything can happen at any time, then it becomes more apparent. But would you say, Gita Priya, it's there all the time, but we just don't see it all the time, and then sometimes we see it more? That is that sense of, or that uncertainty in the world. See this, just like that, you froze.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
One more point. One thing I've noticed just over the years, it's been popularized a lot by just comics and things like that. Like, there's this one story of a hero who's fighting against a villain, and the hero is saying humanity is perfect even with its flaws, right? And I just remember reading about the 4 defects that humanity has, in the people have in the Kali Yuga, right? And when I compare that to that story of the hero saying, humanity is perfect in its flaws. It's almost like we just accept that we have flaws, that we accept that we have to quarrel and things like that. We just don't question it. We just let our life go on. So, I mean,
yeah, that's true. One might stop and say, who made these standards anyway? There are different philosophies. Like in India, there are these various darshans, and then one of them says that beg, borrow, steal, but get ghee. And so that's somebody's idea of what the purpose of life is. Just enjoy now, because when you die, there's nothing. So you don't have to even think about stealing or doing anything in this life. And those types of ideas start to pervade society in different ways, different mixtures of them. And it's an important thing to trace them back and say, what is my fundamental philosophy in life? And that's why Jiva Goswami took so much trouble to write the Tattva Sandarbha. Have any of you read that?
yes.
You read it? Who's read it so far? Srivatsa, you read it? Yes. Here, I'll show you really quick. I think I have a copy. Tattva Sandarbha, Jiva Goswami. In this book, he talks about epistemology. I'm putting it in the chat box. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you read that one part? You got to unmute.
Epistemology, the theory of knowledge, especially with regard to its methods, validity, and scope. Epistemology is the investigation of what distinguishes justified belief from opinion.
Ooh, that's important, because nowadays everybody's got an opinion, right? People say, well, that's your truth, I have my truth. So this is an important aspect of being involved in a spiritual process, of knowing why you're justified to believe what you believe in. And Prabhupada mentioned that if you don't have this type of understanding, then religion can just become sentiment. And so in here, Jiva Goswami talks about how there are 4 defects in the senses. But we can get perfect knowledge when we hear from an absolutely perfect source. And then that source is Krishna. And the Vedas are co-eternal with Krishna, and they're also perfect. So everyone has to start with some kind of axiom that's self-evident, and that's the Vedas. So he gives a lot of proofs in there about how hearing from somebody who's seeing something, for instance, from a far distance, who's seeing it for themselves, they can relay it to us, and we can get information that's beyond our senses and so forth. Any other realizations?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Recently I heard a story about Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, about how a king came to visit Vrindavan, and he came with his whole procession, and then all of a sudden, since it was the monsoon season, there's a lot of rain that started to come, and nobody in the king's procession knew how to deal with it, because the rain was too much, and they had to run and find shelter. But as they were running and finding shelter, they found Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur sitting in the middle of a field, just reading Srimad Bhagavatam. And he was so absorbed in reading Srimad Bhagavatam, the rain didn't even affect him. And I felt like that was very relevant to today's world, because in today's world, right now, there's obviously the disease going around, but sometimes if a devotee is so absorbed in reading Srimad Bhagavatam and devotional service, Krishna will take care of them. And not only will Krishna take care of them, it won't really matter to them because I mean the rain didn't even seem to, like, Vishnu Thakur didn't even seem to notice the rain because he was so like deeply absorbed in the pastimes of Krishna.
It's a nice point. So that if our consciousness is absorbed in the reactions of the material world, then it's full of fear. But when we can transfer our attention to Krishna, the Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, the holy names and so forth, then we can rise above that fearful situation and actually be situated in the self. Thank you. Nice story. There's a good imagery there. Let's hear a few more.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
I was just thinking about how our president declared today as a national day of prayer. So that just shows that how praying to Krishna is our only hope in this situation.
Yeah, it's a good point. A group prayer would be nice right now all over the world. I have one. You want to hear it?
Yes. This
comes from 11:27:46 through 47. And I'm going to just verify. I think Krishna actually speaks this. 11:27:46. 11:27:46. 11:27:46. I didn't know he had declared a prayer day. Okay. Yeah. Actually, 11:27:46 is 11:27 is Krishna speaking to Uddhava, and he tells him about the process of deity worship. And in this verse, he says, placing his head at the feet of the deity, he should then stand with folded hands before the Lord and pray, "O my Lord, please protect me, who am surrendered unto you. I am most fearful of the ocean of material existence, standing as I am in the mouth of death." So that's a prayer Krishna gave to us to say to him. So that's really interesting. And it's also interesting that in the process of deity worship, which he gives a lot of details of in this chapter, there's a way that the pujari, you have the liberty to put your head on the lotus feet of the deity. And then after doing that, you should stand and say this prayer. So it's a good prayer. I'll send it out so that you can all have it. And then, or somebody, can you put it in the chat box? Put 11:27:46.
Upper May sent it. The Upper May already sent it, yeah.
He already sent it. He's way ahead of me. All right. So, yeah, good. We can do a prayer day. We can say this prayer. Let's say it all together. Placing his head at the feet of the deity, he should then stand with folded hands before the Lord and pray, "O my Lord, please protect me. I, who am surrendered unto you, I am most fearful of this ocean of material existence. Stand as I am in the mouth of death." How do you all like that prayer? What do you think of it? What does it make you feel when you say it?
It makes me feel like there's somebody greater with greater power. So we're dependent always.
Yeah.
I was just about to say it makes me small. It makes me feel small.
Yeah.
I was thinking it helps me feel submissive unto Krishna.
Oh, nice. Nice.
It helps me surrendered unto him.
Yeah.
It reminds you that you're always at the mouth of death. Like you have no idea.
That's true. Yeah, we're always there, right? just sometimes we realize it. We said that before. And I was thinking also, it actually feels good to admit that you're scared. You know what I mean? Like here he's saying, please protect me. I am most fearful of this ocean material existence. You know, it's ominous, the whole material existence. And when it shows its head, you know, we see that fearfulness of Maya. Oftentimes when I'm in the enjoying spirit, I think, you know, I got this. It's no big deal. Yeah, I might die someday, but it's no big deal either. But when you get confronted with a kind of paradigm shift that happens really suddenly like this, then, you know, there is a sense of fearfulness. And then when you admit it to Krishna, that's the right person to tell it to, then he can actually help us, give us that shelter. Any other thoughts about it? Yeah.
Make it. It tells me that like you're stuck in the material world until you surrender onto Krishna.
Nice. Yeah, definitely. That's true. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Daiva hi esha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya mameva ye prapadyante mayametam tarantite. That this material nature is difficult to overcome, but if you surrender unto me, you can easily cross beyond it. Any other realizations you want to share?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Monisha, and then Srivasa.
I was just reflecting how we were just talking about like anything can happen at any moment. And I thought I think in a class previously you had mentioned how old age and death, old age and being young, we always think that in our later days we can be more serious in Krishna consciousness, or when we get old, we have a lot more time to read Shastras. And I was just thinking how we really don't know when we'll become old, because there's no definition of old. And also how we're so lucky to be in the association of devotees at this moment when we're young, so we can learn a lot.
Yeah. Excellent points you make. Really excellent points. Srivatsa, go ahead.
So recently when I was chanting my rounds, I was thinking I wasn't able to focus properly. And I realized that if I started to pray for something specific, rather in general, I used to pray for the service of Krishna, but I used to never pray for something specific all the time. And I learned that if I prayed for something specific, it always helped me focus a little bit more. And then it reminded me of the verse in the 4th canto by Prithu Maharaj, the Sauttama Shloka Mahan Mukhachudo. And it was very, very relevant, because immediately it was a verse that was very, very relatable, but at the same time it was something that was very practical, so I could pray for it at the same time, and that helped with the quality and the experience. Nice
Realization. Prayer is one of the 9 processes of devotional service, and Krishna is responsive, and especially when we say with feeling, and as you're saying, when there's something very specific, then we can feel that reciprocation that's coming from him. It's really important. Thank you for making that point. Anushri and Anshu, how are you all doing over there? Hare Krishna.
I like the point that you made earlier, that our body is only worth so little. You mentioned it earlier as well this morning, and it reminded me of how it's not really that how much this body is worth, it's how much I can make of it and how much I can do within this lifetime. And it's not really that it's worth little, it's that I've been given this opportunity to use this body. And
yeah. Thanks for remembering that. Nice point. That I heard Prabhupada say it on a lecture about how if you take something that's temporary and not worth much, then and you use it and you make, just in a mundane sense, if you get something that's temporary, it's going to dry up anyway any day soon. But in the time that you have, when you have it, you make a turnover and you turn it into billions of dollars or something like that. Then he was comparing that to this point of labvam sudurlavam idam bahusambhavante manusham artadam and nityam apihadirha. So arta and anityam go together. The arta means it's very, very valuable, but it's anityam, it's temporary. It's going to run out fast. So the people are really smart. They make the most out of it they can while they have it in their hand. Otherwise, it just goes back to that $2.42. And you didn't really get anything. All the other things that you accumulated on the material side, they all burn up with the body. You can't really save it. Thank you. Nice point. How about you, Anushri?
I was just thinking about like we remember Krishna more during like times of crisis, as like Peter Priya and others said. And I was remembering the story about this man who had a dream about he was walking like through his memories, and he always had his footprints were there and Krishna's footprints were there next to him as he was walking. And during times of crisis, there was only one pair of footprints, and he was confused, so he asked Krishna why there was only one pair of footprints. And he said, and Krishna said that during those times of crisis, he was carrying the devotee on his back, like on his back. So
nice. I like that. In the Gita, Krishna says, Ananyaschinte antamam yejana paripasate tesham nityagdiyuktanam yogikshema mahamyaham. To those who just take shelter of me, they remain conscious of me and my service, then to them I care what they lack and I preserve what they have. Vahami, that's the word used, that he's helping carry what we lack and preserve what we have. The acharyas comment on that, and they say that means he personally does it. It's not even through his energies. For the devotees, he personally comes. So it's very apt to the story you told. Very charming. Thank you very much. Who hasn't offered anything yet? Not that you have to, but it'd be nice to hear from everybody. Anyone else? Niharika, did you say anything yet?
I just thought I shared earlier how the verse, how I thought it made me feel submissive unto Krishna.
Yes.
But I was also thinking how at this time I just realized everybody else around us is realizing that we need to pray, because I saw another kid of my own age, but they're from school, and they were also saying how they wanted to start a prayer circle. And at that moment, I just took like a few minutes to like pray to Krishna just to improve the situation so that we can have association again, like in person of all the devotees.
Thank you for doing that, because when I was giving class tonight, I was really missing everybody. It's a stark realization of how important all the devotees are to us, isn't it? And during the kirtan, although we had an ecstatic kirtan tonight, I mean, it really felt nice. But the fact was, I was thinking back to all those times when we had the temple rooms packed to the rafters and we're all chanting together, and just how nice it feels with everybody singing at the same time. And now to be restricted from that seems so unnatural, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. I'm sorry I forgot. I think it's probably because I couldn't see your picture and then it didn't stick in my mind.
My camera isn't working, Maraj, for some reason. That's why I was just trying to switch from different computers.
Oh, no
but
problem.
it just isn't working right now.
Okay. Our loss. So anybody else want to share?
After I can go.
You can go ahead.
No, it's fine. You can go. I'll go after you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Just a few days ago, I was putting the deities to sleep, and it was a particularly stressful day because I was just studying the whole day. And when I finally came to put the deities to sleep, I was thinking on just various topics, and for some reason, the word fear just kept coming in those topics. And then after two sentences of two trails of thought, Maya came in, and I'm just like, fear, Maya. Oh wait, Prabhupada said, you should be scared of Maya. And I was thinking, it's actually really scary. It's just like, you do one thing, this one small little thing, and that can just start off a whole train of thoughts, and you'll just be lost for 4 hours, and then you'll forget what you were doing, and then it just goes on and on like this. And I mean, first, and then the other thing I was thinking of was, we tend to put off the limitations of our life very easily. It's kind of like eating a popsicle under the hot sun. We just keep sucking on it, and then finally it just melts away, and it falls down, and that's the end of our life.
Yeah, definitely a good imagery there. The other day, I was talking to a group of corporates. Let me see if I can pull up my outline for you really quick. I had about 160 people online here. So 80 from that were on Zoom, and the other were on Facebook. Right. So I was trying to create perspective about how fleeting life is. And so I read them this list. And let's see, I'm going to quiz you, okay? You all ready for a quiz?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. How long does a domestic rabbit live? Don't look it up.
10 years.
Huh?
10.
That's correct. How long does a guinea pig live?
5.
3.
2.
4. How long does a mosquito fish live?
2 days.
A week.
2
A
years.
week.
2 years.
How long does a house mouse live?
A year.
7.
1 year.
1 year. How long does a dragonfly live?
30 days.
2 weeks.
4 months. How long does a housefly live?
2 months.
3 weeks.
30 days.
4 weeks. How long does a drone ant live?
2 days.
2 weeks.
2 days.
3 weeks. How long does a graciotrich live? That's a
1
little
week.
amoeba
Like
that
1
lives
week?
in the ocean. 3 days.
1 day.
Oh, no, like a day.
Okay, here's the 10th one. How long does a mayfly live?
A week. A week.
24 hours.
Oh, no, today.
24 hours. And the name of the technical name of this mayfly is Ephemerotera. Ephemerotera, and the word ephemera, you've heard that before, right? Ephemeral. Do you know the word?
No.
Yes.
Here,
Yes.
let's put it up. Somebody put it up before me, maybe. Here it is, ephemeral. Just now coming.
Upper me already put it.
Oh no, he beat me to it. You guys are too fast. Okay, ephemeral, lasting for a very short time. Fashions are ephemeral, chiefly of plants, having a very short life cycle. Ephemerally. So it comes from the Greek ephemeros, which means 1 day. Oh, you're sharing. Thank you. Sharing means caring. So lasting 1 day, that's what it means. So Brahma, he lives for 311 trillion years, right? And we think we got this big long life, or that, you know, we're going to live for a long, long time, but our lives are ephemeral because they just live. We can only survive for a short amount of time in this world. Thank you for sharing that. You can stop sharing your screen. Good for you. Thank you. Anyone else?
You said that association like really matters, and you said during like this time of crisis that association matters the most. And this morning, I was reading Brihad Bhagavad Amrita, and I was saying, I was reading the beginning, and it was like Indra, and on accident I kept saying Vrinda, and it just reminded me of everyone and how much I miss everybody. And I was just, after that, I was just like praying to Krishna, like, please go away, like make everything just go away so we can have association again.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think? I think that after we go through this, it'll give us a really strong appreciation of what we have. Is going to be a real reminder of how fortunate we are and to take advantage of everything that we have. And even now, what we have now is in every moment we can feel gratitude for the kinds of things that we have in this moment. So that's one thing I think that it's really important, is to try to don't think about, I wish the way things were, the way they were a few weeks ago or months ago or whatever, but just try to be appreciative of what you have right now in the moment, because things always change. And at the same time, we may overlook what we have now to go deeply within it and appreciate it, All right. Well, thanks for taking some time. And I guess, it's nice that we have this technology too, because at least we can keep the vibration going, even if we're not crammed in that stuffy little room back there where we have a lot of good memories. So please take care of yourselves and each other as much as possible. Especially make sure that take shelter of transcendental sound vibration as much as possible, because it'll have a systemic effect on your consciousness. And now when there's so much fear and agitation in the world, just remember that if you keep the transcendental vibration going, it'll help you to rise above it and be in a transcendental position. Then you can help yourselves and others more. What do you think, Bharat? Okay. All right, everybody. Any last words that you want to say? Then let's try this prayer one more time. O my Lord, please protect me, who am surrendered unto you. Actually, I'll say, then you repeat. It'll be easier. You can come off mute. Let's try it this way. O my Lord.
Oh my Lord,
Please protect me.
Please
protect me,
Who am surrendered unto you.
who
I
am
am surrendered unto you.
I am most fearful of this ocean of material existence.
I am most fearful of
fearful
this
of
ocean of
material
material existence.
Standing as I am
Standing as I am
in the mouth of death.
In the mouth of death.
to that.
Jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Jai.
Shri Radha Madan Mohan ji ki jai.
Jai.
Lakshmi Nrsimhadev ki jai.
Jai.
Pancha Tattva ki jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande Hari
Hari Hari Bol.
Evo.
Kripascha Kripasnave
Vishnavebhyo Namo.
This is the funnest.
What's in your hands? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See you soon. We'll check in soon. Haribol.
Okay, Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, look at the picture. Hare Krishna.